Eagles wear boxing. Where y'all at? Yup. MJ Boxing talking more out there. I see you, brother. Yup. What's going on, man? Yeah. Been in this hot ass weather for 3 months. It's like, yeah, we can't get a break, man. We don't get no breaks. It's all good though. You can't do nothing. Live off of AC. That's it. You live off of AC or just take it. So that's what it do. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, where you at, man? You over? You now down there in Florida, right? How's everybody doing over there? I'm looking for Derek and them and Gil. See if they all right, man. I told them, hey, watch out for them storms, man. They don't let them people trick you into thinking those storms ain't got that much punch to them. That's how your dumb ass end up in your whole house on top of a bunch of trees and stuff. By listening to these people say that, oh, it's only a category 3, 2, whatever. It ain't that bad. Yeah. I'll leave home and come back, and then I'll find out how bad it was, rather than staying at the house. F that, son. Yep. Let me see what we got here. Y'all don't know what's going on with boxing, man. This shit done turned into. It's been like a drama in the first place. You know what I mean? This shit's been dramatic forever. But now, I mean, we got to deal. Now we got to deal with more, more theatrics and shit, more drama. It's like, it's like that's all we can't get nothing done because everything is nothing but drama. That's what this shit is. Drama, drama, drama. That's it. Like we can't get nothing done properly because all the drama we got to go through. We can't get fights made. Everybody's accusing everybody else. Man, stop doing all this sucker shit, man. This dude, we need a whole new show. Shit, we can do it here. Shit, we can do it on Eagles Web if they want to. We can do a whole new show and let fighters expose each other. You know, where they expose, they can show the text. They can show all the receipts of how you tried to contact this fighter and how you was trying to get this fight made. Don't seem like nobody fighting nobody. Ain't nothing but rumors, man. Tank is fighting like 3 or 4 people. Not. That ain't gonna happen. Shakur fighting 2 or 3 people. Nope. Martin fighting 2 or 3 people. Nope. Haney's like the only one that seems like he might be fighting one person, but we keep hearing it's not happening. It's happening, but it's not happening. And people don't underestimate. Haney could beat Regis. I'm sorry. He could beat Regis. Because Regis ain't really, he ain't really he's not that crafty. I mean, Lomachenko was doing stuff to where Haney they just didn't have answers. Now, one thing he does do, Haney needs to have somebody in his camp that can help him, adapt. But he didn't seen every style. He should be able to adapt. He should be able to, film study, say, okay, this guy does this, I'm gonna do that. Okay, if he does that, I'm gonna do that. Okay, he's doing something new. You gotta adapt to whatever they're doing, and then you gotta do something new. But yeah, all these fighters fighting somebody, and ain't nobody fighting nobody. What kind of? It make sense to me. Are we all fighting, but we ain't fighting? Oh, okay, I got it. Y'all all fighting, but y'all ain't fighting. Okay, that's what we needed to hear. Yeah, we fighting, but we ain't fighting. Get your ass out there and fight, man. Throw the ass out there, MJ. Get him out there, brother. Get him out there. Y'all come on and sit down, man. I know Bruce out there somewhere. Jared, who's that? Sir Flame, probably sitting in the background. Y'all have a seat. Sit down, man, and tell me what's going on. Yeah. Because I want to see Frank Martin versus Shakur. I want to see a lot of them. A lot of these fights I need to see. And Danny Garcia, shut your ass up talking about people, fighters being damaged. You damaged your damn self. You damaged so much you had to move up to 154, knowing that you don't want no smoke at 154. You should be crying about how you was champ and shit and trying to get a Charlo fight, but not Charlo fighting Canelo Alvarez. Man, y'all stop. What y'all don't make a fools out yourself, man. Cause you make all that noise like you about the business, but at the same time you making all this noise that you about the business, you ain't really making no noise. Oh yeah, he should do this and do that and blah 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 blah. Shut your ass up. If you don't get your ass out there and fight, shut your ass up. Nobody want to hear all that. If you're gonna get out there and fight, cool. If you're not gonna get out there and fight, that's cool too. But stop running your mouth telling everybody that other fighters is damaged and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of people that understand the Earl Spence thing in my perspective. And so I'm happy that I wasn't the only one that felt the way that I felt. And there's other people that felt another opposite way. They felt like it was just a dominated performance and he can't come back and that he was okay and this and that and blah, blah, blah. That's fine. There's always two sides to a story. But we don't know the real story until somebody actually tells us. So we can always look at it and we can speculate or whatever we want to do to look at one side of the story. But we don't really know what's internally. We don't know what's going on with people, especially with fighters. Fighters, they hide stuff. Just like a man in the first place. A man in the first place, if you're a man, like I would consider a man, men hide certain stuff. Men hide their feelings to a certain extent. Certain feelings, man, just holds inside. We're kind of volatile in that sense because we can just blow up. Like we hold our shit so long that we just snap. It's not good to snap. It's good to go ahead and go out to the woods and cry that shit out and then go back home. But we don't do that. What we do is we just, we let that shit build up until we just can't take no more. I mean, because especially, I'm trying to be honest with you, because the opposite of us will drive us to a point to make us, lose it. And once we lose it, that's it. Everybody look at us like we crazy. Like, yeah, he just lost it. Yeah, he lost it. But how long did it take for him to lose it? So the reason I bring this point up is because you take a male, that's already holding all kinds of stuff in, then you turn him into a fighter or a boxer, he's going to hold it in. He's going to always feel that he has that type of edge, that he can still do it. If you understand the human anatomy or just anatomy itself, you understand that you push yourself to what they call limits. It's true. You got limits. I was just listening to what they were saying about even Calvin Johnson. You guys know who he is, right? He's a great receiver, right? in the NFL. But as strong as he was, I mean, like I said, people they would have to like even people against him. The defense would have to like put extra shots on him and try to hurt him up because if you didn't, if you just put a regular tackle on him, he'd probably try to put you in the dirt, probably throw you off and stiff arm you or something like that. So they had to try to stick him like even harder than usual. You know, yeah. But I saw what you wrote down. You said, "Yep." You said we good. Okay, everybody good over there. Um, yeah, when I was watching it, yeah, it was just showing that even when it came, and I can't even. This one is hard for me to even fathom. Is that he couldn't even he couldn't move his ankle. His ankles were just like locked in place. Do you imagine not being able to move your ankles? Or actually, I guess it's your foot. That, yeah, I guess it. Your ankles. Your ankle joint is the one that lets everything, allows everything to move. But you imagine not being able to move that and still coming back and compete like there's nothing wrong with you. Like there's nothing wrong with me. Now I'm not saying that 100% that there's something wrong, but I'm saying for me 100% there was something wrong when it came to Earl Spence fighting Bud when I seen him walk in the ring. So, with that being said, there's no excuses for me because whoever won won. So I can't say that. I can't talk about the winner like I can't like take away from the winner like oh you take away from the winner. No, the winner won. As simple as that. Look, shut your ass up, Gil. Don't come in here starting no shit. You good over there though? The wind ain't trying to blow your house away. Gil said them lions upset them Chiefs. Yeah, yeah. It's bad when the Lions get you though. He said he would have done 1 year. Yeah. Oh, you mean one? Oh, one more year? Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's how guys. That's how we are, man. Y'all just. I mean, those that know. I did a lot of stuff when I was way out of. I never could hit like my prime because of injuries. But I was still doing shit, man, that I shouldn't even been doing. Just like I tell you about the story when I had that whole dislocated ankle. I put my shit back and still played ball, and my foot looked like a club. My my foot looked like a club after I finished playing. After I got out the hospital, when I went to the hospital, the doctor was like, he was just shaking his head like, yeah, you put it back right. He said it's a good thing I put it back right, but it's like I could have messed myself. I could have made myself crippled. But that's how competitive a lot of guys are. How strong a lot of guys are. Is just that we don't care. Well, I'm not gonna say completely that we don't care. It's just that we just like um, we'll just keep going. Regardless. It's like it's like I'm gonna go. That's the way we look at it. I'm gonna go. Gil stupid. Gil said I barbecued during that hurricane. Okay, so it didn't hit y'all side. I heard it went more up. It went up north though, cause you down a little bit low, right? You a little bit down. You're more southwestern in the state than a lot of people. I guess the southwestern side doesn't hardly ever gets it as bad as the southeast side. The southeast side be getting tore up, huh? Shit, if you on that Miami side, you be getting your ass ate up, huh? Yeah. If you on that other side, man, you be getting jacked up on that side. Yeah. Oh, okay. He said hit the panhandle. Yeah. I seen a video where somebody was out. I don't know why. I don't know. Certain folks. I'm not going. I ain't gonna. I'm trying not to start no shit. But certain folks be doing shit, Gail, that don't make no sense. So I heard. I didn't hear, but I was watching this video, and so somebody is at a glass door, double glass door, and this is right before, before the winds actually got there. They was on their way. You could see. Because when those clouds are about what 200, 300 feet up, when those clouds are that low and you hear those winds, it's time for you to get your ass out of, out of sight. It's time for you to get out of sight. It's time for you to get. Matter of fact, you might be late if the clouds are that low. If the clouds are down to like 300 feet or something like that, and all black and roughly looking, and you hear that wind, it's probably already too late. But they're at the glass and they're looking. Oh, check that out. And they're just, the conversation is so casual. Oh, check that out. Look at this. And all of a sudden, less than a minute later, you see doors and everything else on the outside, not the glass doors that they were behind. You see all this stuff in the air. I'm like, why would you even stand by that door and record that shit, knowing when you see those clouds, you're already hearing that air? It's time to do something. Now, if you got a cellar, get your ass down in the cellar. Right? If you don't got no cellar, get your ass up in the corner somewhere. Go in the bathroom or something. I think that's where you're supposed to go next, is the bathroom, right? Because the bathroom has like the hardest things in there. I mean, you can get hit by something, but at least if you're laying down in the tub, it's harder to smash the tub up. And you got a little bit of reinforcement because the walls, the bathroom walls, a little bit stronger because it's usually smaller and has more 2x4s, whatever like that, or under a table. But if you have a storm that's just manhandling your shit, tearing your shit apart, like the little pig made his house out of straw, man, I don't know what to say for you. Because in my estimation, you probably shouldn't have been there. You probably should have had your ass out of there. But anyway, hopefully everybody made it out, that y'all okay, and hopefully it didn't go too far up north and just destroy New York. New York is already having enough problem. I heard they had like floods up there. So they got floods along with the rats and everything else. And I was listening to their mayor saying that they got 10,000 immigrants flooding New York every month. I'm like, that's too many people. That's too many new people in your city. Your city can't even hold the people it got now. It's just bad, man. It's just, I don't know why everybody running here. There's not that many jobs here. I'm going to have to send everybody over to Bruce. What's up? Salute, Bruce. Bruce. So Bruce Gasbox and Jazz and more up in here. He said, hey, brother, I'm just saying, I got to send him over to Bruce. Bruce, you got jobs for these 10,000 people that's coming up here every month? Bruce is at Gil Cole. Salute. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to have to start sending people to Gil. Gil needs a shop assistant. Yeah, baby, Bruce, you need a farm hand, right? That's 2 jobs right there. That's it. I can offer him something. I don't have full-time. I don't have no full-time for him, though. I don't know. Y'all got full-time for him? I don't have full-time for him. God damn, just noticing my arms on here, man. God dang, how much whiter can I get up top? No offense, Bruce. I'm just saying, God dang, I'm nice and copper down here. And with all this sun we've been getting, that's it. Everything, my being is lightening up. I might have to go out there and just lay down. Bruce Gas again. He said, I haven't worked since 2015. I wouldn't know what to do or where to go. Yeah. I said, you could use a farmhand though, right? We'll get you a farmhand over there, brother. Yeah, we'll get you a farmhand over there. We need to get you a farmhand over there. And get Gil some shop help or whatever. If we got this kind of people, we got damn near 100,000, well, I'm not going to put that high. We'll say 20,000 people flooding into the states like every month. I don't know where they're going. With all the homeless people we got out here. Because I was up to Oakland, but I didn't witness all the stuff that they show on the news or on social media. I didn't see all that. I know it's there, but I didn't see that much homelessness. But I know they're there. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to see that um, somebody made a big point. And what the point was is that we can give billions of dollars to countries that are supposed to be in war and all that shit, but we can't even give, we can't even make like the proper shelters and stuff for these people that's out there on this homeless, out of home. Some of those are good people. Some of them just lost tech jobs and all kinds of other like good jobs, and they just fell on hard fortune. But we don't have nothing for them. You see, and we should have something for them. You see so many abandoned buildings before they get dilapidated that they can just, restructure them or something like that. They don't have to do too much. Get some little cheap ass beds and throw them up in there, or just you can make rooms. You don't have to put people like all in one big room. You can section those things off. Give them a key or whatever. Put a bathroom down the hall, shower, whatever. Just make some rooms up in there. It's better than laying outside, right? Give them a little, they don't have to be huge. Give them a 10 by 10. Something, a little box to walk around in. I don't get it either. Just like some people don't get it, I don't get it either. But Bruce said, oh, you can smoke. No benefits. so, so you guys got that one for Bruce right there. So you guys could go work for Bruce, and the guaranteed wages is a smoke fest. That's all I can say. So you people just rushing into America, at least you forget about your troubles. You go work for Bruce as a field hand, help him with the wood. He'll be probably needing that help with wood a little bit later. He might not need it now. It's a little bit early. I guess by October he'll have to start cutting. He'll have to be like getting ahead on chopping his wood. So middle of October, probably we into November, he should be done with the chopping wood. So at least you got about a month and a half job with Bruce. I don't know. Gil ain't say nothing, so I guess Gil might not be offering no job for y'all. Sorry, I thought he could probably use a shop hand, but he can't. And I can only use you for just a little while right now because my main business goes out of season until next in all the way to April. So I will have some things to do. I got some native things to do because remember we got Columbus Day coming up. So hopefully there'll be a nice tragic thing that happens there. When I say tragic, I mean that maybe they'll tear up something else that represents that whole idea. And then of course we got the Thanksgiving, which we will be out there doing our own thing too during Thanksgiving. And hopefully I can pull in some good funds. Yep. Okay. So I don't know. Bruce might not. Bruce is up north, y'all. So he said everywhere he goes, he sees help wanted signs. Yeah. You know why they got the help wanted signs up? Because they don't pay. So they don't pay you enough to do shit. Because I work a few little things too. Besides doing what I do, I have to work a couple of little jobs. But shit, I feel like just sitting my ass down. I don't feel like doing nothing. But I still do it. But I'm a little bit different than most people that work for places because I complain. I don't complain that way, but I complain. I kind of tell them, I remind them that I don't need your bullshit. I do. I'm just cold with it. I'm like, yeah, y'all gonna respect me up in here, cause I don't need to work for you. I'll just tell them like it is. I don't need to work here. You know, some people can't do that because they happy to have that job. But yeah, I don't know. Israel Arizlande lost unanimous decision. Yeah, he was kind of getting beat up. I saw some of it. Yeah, he was kind of getting beat up. Oh shit. I had this computer set up to put all my picks in and didn't even put them in, man, and then forgot because I thought they was Friday, but I forgot they had to go in early, so I get a big fat zero this week. Hmm. Hopefully I get it done this weekend, but shit. Now I got contract. I got to work Thursday, Friday. What is it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I got to work. So my work week goes from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's my work week. For the next 3 weeks, that's my work week. And you know I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Because I told him, I said, there's only certain promotions that I'm going to do. And I told him I'm not doing no regular BS promotions. I said I got to have like, I want to do like the better promotions. I got put me on the top, the highest paying shit. Don't put me on that lightweight shit. Put that for somebody else. I don't want it. I had to check them and stuff because they trying to. When you're a contract person, they don't. Somebody's trying to tell you something. It's like you listen to. If you want to listen, you listen to a certain amount, but a certain amount you ain't gonna listen to. Like I don't. It's like I'm only gonna listen to so much you gotta say. If I'm contract, I'm only gonna listen to so much you say. It's because there's only so much. There's only so much you should be able to say. It's like, no, I got to work my contract out now, and I can work whatever contract I want to. Don't try to give me like certain stuff. Like it's crazy. But put this in perspective, Bruce, and in order, Gil. I don't know how to put this in order, but I was mentioning that it's so many ducks right now. It seems to be everybody's is supposed to be fighting everybody, but ain't nobody fighting nobody, which don't make no sense. And then you got other fighters that's out of pocket, just talking and saying, come on. People like Amir Khan used to box. You really don't have an opinion in boxing no more because you're a quitter. So anytime you're a quitter like that, you really don't have no say. Danny Garcia talking about how people was broken up, how people was ruined and wrecked. And you was crying in the ring last time I saw you. Shut your ass up. You got all these fighters and stuff. You got the Martins that ain't fighting. They're supposed to fight everybody, but end up they said he's not fighting. You got Shakur supposed to be fighting 3 or 4 fighters who ain't fighting. Devin Haney's supposed to be fighting 2 fighters or whatever and is not fighting. Lomachenko's supposed to be fighting a couple of fighters but not fighting. Tank Davis supposed to be fighting a couple of fighters but not fighting. It's like, make it make sense, man. Y'all, somebody need to fight. Where's the fights at? When's our next big welterweight fight? When's our next big middleweight fight? Jamal holding the middleweight championship hostage and stuff. He should just go ahead and retire. I don't think he's ready to fight no more. He's probably seen too much. It's like, I don't want to put my body in that type of jeopardy no more. You can. You just have to fight like maybe a tune-up. You got to fight somebody that, this fight somebody who can scrap, but this can't punch. That doesn't make you chick. That makes you a little bit braver. If you fight somebody who's just a heavy puncher and they can't box, you're going to take some damage. You're probably going to get them out of there. But at least if you fight somebody who can scrap, but that's not really that much of a puncher, at least you can work on your skill set. That's just a little bit of advice. I don't know if you want to heed to that advice or not, but it just sounds like sound advice to me. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? But everybody's calling everybody a duck. Why did he duck? Why did he duck? Why did he? It's like, stop. Y'all doing too much. All you have to do is look. If y'all look, that's all you'll see. Yep. Is everybody's running. Or everybody's talking about somebody else is running. And that can't be true. Everybody can't be running. Yeah. And somebody's having a discussion right now Just letting you know that about the Frank Martin and the Shakur Stevenson, because we thought we was getting that. That's why I always told you guys. I said don't ever. That's what I tell you. Don't ever put your eggs in a basket, especially when that basket, it, has the bottom is not in the basket. Don't put your eggs in a basket that don't have a bottom on it. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not even getting into all this hype. Everybody's worried about this hype about the Canelo versus Jamel. I'm not getting into you. All the talking outside the ring ain't don't mean nothing to me. What's gonna mean something to us and myself is when you get your ass in there and scrap. If we can't get this scrap, then I don't know. But we need to get this scrap, man. And by the way, I know I had a couple of visitors. Bruce, Bruce hit me on the holiday. Bruce, Bruce said that I don't know what to do. Bruce, you said you didn't know what to do with your Monday, huh? Yeah, I had to end up. Yeah, that had me working and everything, man. I mean, I couldn't get Labor Day. Yeah, can't get Labor Day off. Yeah, everybody clowning me. Derek said I was out. Derek said I was out there cooking that yard bird or some pork chops. And then of course Lotta D had to come in and say that I ain't all that when she know I am. Yeah. Okay, I see MJ put out something. I'll get around to. Hey, when you guys got videos and stuff, sometimes it might take me a week or two before I can get to watching your videos, just because shit, as soon as I finish my show, I'm out of here. Yeah, I got to go work. So now there's another rumor, I guess, that Frank Martin versus Tank coming up. I don't know. It might not be too easy for Tank. Tank will win the fight based off of what Martin's doing. Martin can't fight Tank right now. He just can't fight Tank right now. He will actually do good against Tank. But the one thing about fighting Tank is when you're active, you have to stay active. If the fight is even, you're not gonna win against Tank because they're gonna be counting those harder punches. See, that's the difference with Tank. If you got a low output against Tank and he's cracking you, then he's gonna win. He's gonna win. He's gonna be unanimous for Tank. And I don't see you. I mean, because you don't step on the gas. You almost lost your last fight. If it wasn't for that. I think was it a knockdown? I know you had to win all the last ones, but I think you got that one knockdown or whatever. But if it wasn't for that, it might have been a draw, or you might not have won that fight. So I don't know, brother. But there's other news outside of the boxing news too. I don't know how true this is, but they say that Jaylen Brown is done with the NBA after Adam Silver exposed for blackballing Ice Cube. And I don't know how true that is when it comes to Ice Cube in the league, but I can say this, that it seems like Ice Cube is doing a good thing. Gil Coles, your boy's talking a lot of crap, I guess. Why is he disrespecting Bruce Ennis? Keith. And when's the last time Keith fought? Keith need to get his ass out there and fight. Can he still fight? Because what people don't understand, man, is shit. Getting old, your ass can get old overnight. And they better recognize that. As I try to lift this 100 pounds over here just to make sure that I can still get it off the ground easily enough. Okay. Just making sure I can at least lift it up a lot, because A lot of people, they try to lift that up. They say, I can't even lift it. How you be lifting those? I used to throw them things up. I used to shoulder press them. That just shows how much weaker I am now. Shit. Yeah. You said Frank. Gail said Frank ain't ready for Tank. I want to see Frank versus Keisha. Now, now what I was saying. Um, so I'm gonna tell you the truth, Gail. Oh, you send Keith a contract. I'll write him up a contract, man. Shit, if I had the money. I don't got that kind of money, man. We'll take the fight over here, man. Shit. Well, hey, I started GoFundMe. We'll get Keith over here, man. We got some big places for Keith to fight over here. And I don't think we had anything for a while. Like, you go up to the Coliseum or something. I don't think we had anything over here for a while that's really big. Shit, Keith will get paid over here. I just haven't ran into those people yet. I'm slowly running into them. Hopefully I will run into them sooner than later. I ran into a couple of people, but they wanted to patronize me, so that's different. Okay, so back to Frank. So Frank is ready for Tank. Physically and far as skill-wise, he's ready. But his mentality is not ready for Tank. Some people, their mentality is ready for Tank, but their skill set ain't. Ryan Garcia is ready for Tank. His mentality was ready, but his skill set and his defensive prowess was not there. So there's a big difference. He said Keith will beat the laces out of boots. Well, let's have it. Let's do it. And that's if Keith is still ready, though, man. You got to realize that you can, by just sitting your ass down, you could lose a lot, and you don't even know you lost a lot. Okay, let me resume the working out. It don't work that way. Let you resume the working out. You can resume the working out if you want to, but you can resume the working out, but it ain't gonna be working out. That's the difference. You resume the working out, but it might not be working out. So, just say it that way. Say it with your chest. So, if Keith wants to go get that done, then Keith better say it with his chest. Keith better go get it done. I can see that sounds like right now, that sounds like it'll be a good matchup. It sounds like it. But we never know what we're going to get. Just like the Earl Spence. It looked like it sounded like it was going to be a good matchup or whatever, but just ended up being crap, to be honest. People think it was still a good fight. For me, it wasn't a good fight. It was a one-sided ass whooping. Like Earl was supposed to be giving out, but he ended up taking a one-sided ass whooping. But like I said, I reserve my rights to have my own opinion about what transpired. But we'll see. But we gotta stop. But what these fighters gotta do is they gotta stop with all the just talking. Yeah, that's all they doing. Let's see. Let's see what we got the latest on here. And then we always gotta listen to. I kind of stopped listening to Oscar because he just talks a lot. He said Crawford to beat Canelo. I mean, he likes Canelo and all that. He said, he'll make him look bad. He'll just make him look bad. Maybe. Yeah. But we'll see. And I think actually the Crawford, a lot of people talk about Crawford. Crawford has a soft spot. And I'm not going to say nothing. But Crawford has a soft spot. And what y'all got to understand is once somebody crack that soft spot, he'll be exposed. They won't, because he got a good skill set. They won't be able to get to his soft spot. especially when a guy acts rough and tough all the time, and he is tough and just rough and stuff, is because he's trying to. What they do is he's trying to mask, mask, a weak spot. You know what I mean? Same thing with Ali. Ali's chin was not weak, but he had things that you could expose him. His body was not weak. His chin was not weak. His reflexes was fast. The only thing is that he lacked certain things on defense. Like you could score on him if you crowded him. Like Ali, you could score on him if you crowded him. And there's certain fighters that have certain things that you could. Sugar Ray Robinson. If you was just like you had to be like a great boxer, you could frustrate him a little bit. But the thing about him is, even if you beat him, he would figure you out. Like, okay, this is what you did that fight. You ain't gonna do it this fight. So if you didn't have a game plan B, C, D, E, if you didn't, you wasn't gonna win. So with Crawford is not really about your game plans, like having a bunch of game plans. It's just effectively getting to him. This effectively getting to him. So you're more or less turned. So Ugas would be a hard fight for Bud. People wonder why I say, oh, Ugas is washed up. No, Ugas would be a hard fight for Bud. That's probably one of his hardest fights. And you probably never even hear about Ugas fighting Bud. Ugas is not scared to fight him. He would definitely fight him. But you're not going to hear about that. Because certain fighters, it's going to be hard. It's harder for him to fight. Right? Because if you bring certain things to him and he can exploit them, like I'm going to tell you another thing. Fighters that get down low, it's hard for Bud to fight. If you get down low on him, it's hard. If he can't come over your back and hit you in the back of the head or get an uppercut off, it's going to be hard for him. If you make because you're going to make his jab ineffective. And if you make it to where your body, you can get a good body attack in on him, you can get probably a good win. Easy win. Yeah. Yeah. And you guys heard this one or not that well, Manny wants another fight. Yeah, Manny wants to fight again. And one thing about Crawford that I will say, if Crawford wants to try to just be moving up and getting big and stuff like that, it might be his downfall too, though. Because there's only so many weight classes you can move up without, some kind of substance, some kind of special, not substance, but you guys know what I'm saying, some kind of special nutrition. If you get some special nutrition, then maybe you can move up a lot of weights. Like he moved up to 168 or something. Come on. Really? I got to look at you out the side of the eye. I'm not saying you 100% can't do it, because maybe you're just a different person to where you're still growing at 37. But usually it don't happen. Yeah. But Roy Jones is trying to. He's being real significant. So what happened, Gil, with your boy? Why did you make your boy that? You shouldn't have hooked your boy up with that pistola over there, man. Your boy Mac. Your boy Mac Cheese. Your boy Mac Cheese over there overseas, man, got in jail. Come on now. I think we talked about this, but how you shouldn't have made him one of your special straps. He figured, oh, well, I got this special strap from Gil. I could take this one overseas, no problem. Yeah. But we gonna see, because a lot of these people they say this, they're lying. Yeah. But don't sit there and getting you got Mac cheese in trouble. I still think it's funny that Mike Tyson is training your boy. Kind of cracks me up. Oh, Francis and Dongo. And I don't know. That's kind of funny. But if he could put some speed together on them combinations that Mike's getting and get low against Tyson Fury might be in trouble because I know Tyson Fury is just he's basing everything off his skill set, and he's really delusional. He actually thinks he can beat Ngannou. He actually thinks he can beat him in the MMA match too. I'm like, man, if you're gonna get in there and get choked out or something. Yeah, they saying that Tyson Fury is throwing knees and headbutting, getting prepared for Ngannou, but I mean, just use your boxing skills. You'll get exposed if he's good enough. You'll get exposed. If not, he'll reign. He'll retire undefeated because there's nobody actually there that is willing to expose him. Yeah, there's nobody to actually expose him. Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. How I don't even want to talk about all this stuff. Really? Okay. It looks like I got to put a pause on real quick, y'all. I'll be back though. Okay, we back. Had to go answer my doorbell. Yeah. But yeah, but hopefully we're gonna get past a lot of all this BS with the so-called ducking and stories and all that. Let's get some fights going. I want to see some controversial stuff. I want to see Tyson Fury get knocked completely flatlined. I mean, like completely flatlined for running his mouth and coming in fat and disrespecting, the belt by just coming in looking like that, knowing he don't have to look like that, knowing he can come in shape, but he just never want to come in shape. Letting people hit him in his back and stomach to show that, hey, his belly is what absorbs all these punches. If you catch his ass right below that rib, right there on the right hand side, he's gonna fold up. Yeah, but this whole crazy madness. Let's try to make some sense of it. And you guys get out there. Frank Martin, go out there and show him what you made of. Steven Secura, go out there and show him what you made of. Who else out there? Tank Davis, go out there and show him what you made. I'm naming all these little guys. Of course, the monster. Anyway, go out there and keep knocking them out. If they're gonna set up like that and knock them down. Simple as that. All you beasts out there, the real ones, that want to get the fights done, go out there and get these fights done. Ignore all this other crap. Just get these fights in, because if you don't get them done, well, all we're gonna just be doing is sitting back and hoping that you get them done. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because always have something to do. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is. Eagles Way of Boxing. It don't matter if it's a Monday. It's another 11. It's 9/11. It's the anniversary, so there's gonna be a lot of people up with their things. Matter of fact, I think this is this is 20 years or something like that. But anyway, yeah, like that there. It's nothing but blessings, man. Monday. I'm gonna catch y'all.